Ah, where are we? Let's get some decent light. Ah, there we go. There we go, that's better lighting, isn't it? Hi there, it's Andy here, going Nomad, aka Pigs on Bikes, and today I'm just chilling out on the balcony at the Rosie. Thought I'd shoot a quick video to answer some questions that I've got by email. So we're going to talk about being a non-native speaker and teaching English here in Cambodia, and also the cost of living. Again, on the cost of living, just to clarify a few things. Okay, somebody's asked if you can teach English in Cambodia as a non-native speaker, a non-native English speaker. The answer is yes. The school I work at is predominantly staffed by Europeans whose first language is not English. There are also several teachers here in Siem Reap who work in schools who are from Nigeria and Zimbabwe, whose first language is not actually English. Okay, and so yeah, the answer is yes, you can, and in fact, as long as your level of English is pretty good, then and you have a qualification, a teaching qualification, such as a TEFL or a CELTA, then you can get a job here as a non-native English speaker, and you can get a job teaching. Whether it's easy or not, I don't know, but there are people who do it, and there are quite a few people who do it as well. So I hope that answers some of people's questions out there. And the other one is the cost of living. One person has emailed me saying, can I get by on $500 a month? And the answer is yes, $500 a month will get you a lifestyle that has a smallish 1 or 2 bedroom Western style apartment with aircon, hot shower, basic furniture, and is relatively modern and clean, and that should cost you around $275 a month. Your bills a month, an extra $50 say, and then food and entertainment for the rest of it. It might be a little bit tight. You might feel the pinch sometimes if you want to go and do something special, like get on a bus and go for a weekend in Phnom Penh or something like that. But I think I've received a few emails from people asking about the monthly cost of living here, and I think their idea is to retire out here, and that they've got a pension that pays them, you know, X amount of dollars per month, and there are quite a lot of people retire early out here. So I know a lot of people out here who are in the 55 to 70-year-old age bracket who have retired out here or partially retired, and I think what some people do is they come out here and they work part-time in various capacities to supplement their monthly pension income, if you like. $500 a month, yeah, you can live out here for $500 a month. It won't be an extravagant lifestyle, but it's completely doable. It depends on what kind of lifestyle you want to live. Somebody asked me what kind of property can they get for $500 a month, and that's quite an open-ended question, because it depends where you want to live. You know, I base a lot of what I talk about on Siem Reap, because that's my experiences. You know, that's all I can really base things on, is my experience here in Siem Reap. But if you want to get an idea of properties and places to live, then, you know, do like I've recommended before in other videos, and that's join the Facebook group and look at the various properties you can get. $500 a month. I know somebody who rents a, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4 bedroom traditional Khmer house with a fairly big garden, big kitchen dining area and a big living room, 2 bathrooms, and I think they pay around $500 a month for it. So if you want to, and there's a little bit out of town, you know, it's not bang in the middle of town, and then you can go and you can get a top end apartment, 2 bed, brand new, fully serviced, gated car park attendant, cleaner kind of thing. You can get 2-bedroom, nice apartment, fair size one for about $500 a month as well. So the $500 budget, you know, it's completely doable. Whether all of that's just for your accommodation, or whether that's your total cost of living, both cases, you'll be able to do that out here. And there's another thing as well, banking. Somebody else has asked me about banking and a detailed kind of synopsis on banking, and the problem is with that is that I don't really know. That's the absolute honest answer. I've got one bank account that I opened out here. It's a basic bank account. It's with one of the many banks that's in town, a Canadian Public Bank, I think it's called. I'm not even really sure of the name of it. I had to open an account with that bank because they are the people who my work pay through. So it's kind of a bit weird. It's not like, you know, I was told that I had to open an account with this bank because they're the people who our school bank with. So opening the bank account was go to the bank with my passport and proof of my address, which was my tenancy agreement on my property, and I walked in on a lunchtime and I took a ticket from the ticket machine inside the bank and sat down, waited for my number to be called. Then I opened a bank account. I had to fill in about 3 forms that were fairly easy to fill in. It took about an hour, and that included getting the plastic debit card and PIN number. They give it all in one go, not like they do in England where you open the account and then like a week later you get your card through the post, then 2 days later you get your temporary PIN number through the post. They give everything there and then, and they give you a book. They give me a book which is like a savings book, and it's a savings account. It's not a current account. It's a savings account, even though the interest is minimal and you get an ATM card, debit card with it. That's my experience of banking in Cambodia. You have to start off with $10 to open the account. In this case, other banks are probably different, and you might get different deals on different banks. But again, shop around. All the banks have websites. Look on the internet. Do your research, and if you're going to open an account, look at ATM transaction fees, because on mine, if I don't use the account, if I don't use the bank that the account's with, then any other bank's ATM either charges me 50 cents per transaction or $5 per transaction. On the back of the ATM card there's 2 symbols, and if one symbol is on the ATM, then it will charge me 50 cents, and if it hasn't got that symbol, it's only got the other one, then it will be $5. So be careful when you open your account to be clear on your transaction fees with ATMs. It's obviously free if you take the savings book into the branch or into a branch and withdraw like that. If you do take your savings book in, be prepared to be asked for a passport and be prepared to supply your passport as proof of who you are. The savings book has got no photo ID on it, and it's got no signature on it. They also do a lot of things out here with fingerprints as well. So when I opened my account, they asked my fingerprints, and some of the cashiers in the bank have got a fingerprint detector machine that you use, because I think in Cambodia people don't really do signatures like what we do in the West. So there's a few things just to think about. I know I've repeated this a couple of times. That I'm just trying to clarify, you know, for people out there. Yeah, so I hope that helps. Anyway, I was answering a few questions. What else have we got? It's Khmer New Year at the moment. I've just done a video on that as well. Have a look at that. I'll be posting more on Khmer New Year, and I'll be having a look at some of the entertainment and things like that, and posting more videos in the next 3 or 4 days. Haven't posted for about 3 days because I've just been busy socialising, basically. Yeah, so it's been a busy weekend. We've had some of Tanya's friends over, and she hasn't seen them for a long while, so we're out with them yesterday just doing some food and things, and just preparing for Khmer New Year. So anyway, happy days. Thanks for liking, sharing and subscribing. Email me goingnomad123@gmail.com. Social media links below in the description. Feel free to comment and email me, and if you're coming out this way, pop into the Rosie and say hi to everybody out here. We've got a good crew at the Rosie Guest House in the bar here. It's friendly and sociable, so pop down and say hello. Cool. Anyway, take care out there, stay safe, rock and roll.